Today's first skill is LAP. And I literally have you take your hands and tap them on your hand, LAP, because it helps remember, listen, acknowledge, paraphrase. The paraphrase. The more upset a person is, the more you need to do this. We tend to just go right to the solution. And we need to people are urgent. They want their problem solved quickly. But if we don't first acknowledge how they're feeling, if we don't take care of the emotional component before we go into the solution mode, their upset stays that way. They stay upset. It's like they can't hear you till they know that you've heard them. So L stands for listen. Listen to understand. Listen and do not interrupt while they listen. As a matter of fact, ask for more. Tell me more. Tell me more. What else should I know? You just draw them out. And I often point this out when you're listening and somebody's just ranting and upset. You want that to stop. But when you jump in with a solution too fast, they're still upset. So I often think of it like when you're taking a shower, you turn the water on, and at first the water comes out cold and prickly, but then as it flows, the warm water flows. And people are the same way. At first, they're going to vent. They're going to be cold and angry. And if you allow that to come out and even soothe yourself saying, this is good, let them vent, tell me more. Well, so is this what happened? Yeah. You're drawing them out. They'll feel heard, and then they'll be much more likely to hear you. So even though I know that you know about listening, take it that one step further. When you're feeling because it's intense with them, that's the time to soothe yourself and listen more. You want to acknowledge the emotional component. So the next part is acknowledge. A is for acknowledge. Acknowledge their feelings with empathy. Matching their energy. What does it mean to match their energy? Well, if somebody's kind of calm and they have a problem, but they're calm, your voice should be calm and calm. You're both here. But if they're like, can you believe this happened to me? Then you want to use what Rich Gallagher calls wow words. Words that match the intensity. Like, oh no, or wow, that is a long wait, or gee, let's get this handled for you. Like, tell me more. You want to match their energy, because if you meet them where they are, you'll take them where you want to go. But if they're like this and you're robotic, they don't think you care. You sound like you're not even a person. You're just an obstacle to getting what they want. So it's okay to say, oh, I could see how you'd be upset. Let's look into this. You match their intensity. Acknowledge them that way. And then paraphrase, P, L-A-P. P is to put their words into your own words. That's paraphrase. Put their words into your own words. LAP. Let's look at an example of that. Okay, here it says, you're wrong. I know I can waive my shipping fee. I'm a gold member. I've been a customer for 10 years, so I know I'm right. And let's just say the customer's not right, okay, in this particular case. Before you get to explaining, before you get to try to finding a solution, notice, what is this person wanting you to acknowledge? What do these words say about this person? They want to feel important. So before you go into anything else, if you really listened, you can acknowledge them by saying, you're a gold member. Well, thank you so much for being a long-time customer. We really appreciate that. Let's see now. And then you go into the shipping situation and look into it and explain what has to be done. You give them a summary of what the situation is. But we get to all the solutions after we acknowledge the emotional component of the situation. Really important. Many of us, the angrier people get, the more we get like minimizing max. We just want that to go away. Let's just jump in and cut them off and get into the solution. It doesn't work.